I'm going to show you how to use live caption on a Chromebook. Okay, so the first thing we do is I go down here underneath the time and I click, and I can just go to accessibility and I can go to live caption. I can turn it on. It's already turned on. Great. Well, most people don't have that option. So if I click back down here again and I go to the little gear, same as the gear you go on your phone, and I go to it and I go to accessibility, self-explanatory. I have to make sure this is turned on because most people's defaulted is off. So it says show accessibility option in quick setting menu. I simply make sure it's clicked on. I go down to where it says accessibility. I go down to live caption and make sure it's on. Okay, so what live caption does is it can use closed captioning for podcasts and videos. It can also translate in other languages. So let me just X out of this for a second. So here I have the MSLA podcast that I was on not too long ago. It was over in July. And I use the closed captioning to translate this to Georgian. So let me just hit play. Okay, so let me go in and talk to you about how I got to this point, okay? Because it's not quite that simple, just hit it and it works and does what you want. Obviously, it'd be defaulted to English, but to go into the settings, you can go to the little dot in the bottom left corner, or above your shift key, there's like a dot on your Chromebook. It's called the search key. It should be where the cap lock is. It looks kind of like that little circle there. So if I click on this, or I hit that button, and I type the word live, and it takes me to live captioning. There's a couple things I can do here. Obviously, I can make sure live captioning is on. I can pick any of these languages to translate the closed captionings into. And that's a lot of languages. That's pretty good. That's a good number. Now, I try to download them first if they're available, like the more common ones. So you can add a language. I can pick any of the ones here. You see, like there's Portuguese is a common one. And you can see I've downloaded Spanish, German, French, and obviously English is already default there, and I added Chinese. But I tend to download languages if I'm going to use it or to test it out with it, because then it's locally and you're going to run into less problems. But if you don't download the language, it still can work. Just keep in mind, if there's a glitch in the internet or something, it might not. You might have to refresh your browser and start over again. But that's what it looks like. So let me try it on a video. So if I go to a video over here, this is me a while back demonstrating a flip camera a long time ago. And if I hit play on this, okay, so it's translating it just fine there. Now, people are saying, well, what about Google? Well, Google, you don't have to do any of this. It's already built in. So if you go under, obviously, closed captionings and settings, you can go into subtitles, and then they have English auto-generated, and you go down, and then you can go in and change to auto-translate, and it gives you the same sort of options with a ton of things. So don't worry about it if it's YouTube. I have a separate video on that. But that's how you use live captioning if you want to translate videos or podcast into a language other than English. And obviously, if you're using YouTube, it's already built in. You can use that. But my name is John O'Sullivan, and thank you.